Assalamu alaikum friends. How are you? I hope all of you are very well and enjoy your life. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something very neutral or traditional and beautiful outdoor terracotta art planters. Terracotta pot have been used for thousands of years. They are one of the oldest and most loved materials for planting. The word terracotta comes from Italian and means "big earth". It truly represents nature, simple, earthy, and full of life. Terracotta pots are made from natural clay, shaped by hand or in a wheel, then fired in a kiln. This process gives from their famous reddish brown color. Every pot has its own charm, small variations and textures and tones that make it unique. When you look at a terracotta planters in a garden, it immediately gives a feeling of peace and tradition. When you look at a terracotta planters in a garden, it must give a feeling and peace tradition. It concerns us to nature, to the soil, and to the essence of poetry. Even in modern houses, terracotta and it considers night ledgers. Even modern houses, terracotta plants remain timeless and elegant. Now let's go a little deeper into the history. Terracotta pottery is one of the oldest human inventions. Archaeologists have found terracotta pots from ancient Egypt, Greek, and India, some dating back over 5,000 years. In those times, people used them for storing water, grains, and even for rituals. Later, they become a part of home decorations and gardening. In India, terracotta has always held cultural importance. For royal villages to royal palaces, terracotta art can be seen everywhere, from lamps and sculptures to flower pots. It's not a joke, a material. It's not just a material story of the earth and human creativity. One of the reasons terracotta is so popular for gardening is because it's porous. That means it allows air and moisture to pass through its wall. This keeps plants' roots healthy and prevents overwatering. Plants' growth in terracotta pots often have stronger roots and better growth because the soil can be breathed naturally. Another reason people love terracotta plants is their natural cooling effect. In hot climates, they help keep the roots or cool. In cool weather, they protect plants from the extreme frost when properly cared for. It's like nature's own technology, simple yet effective. They are also eco-friendly. Unlike plastic planters, terracotta pots are made from natural clay and are completely biodegradable. When broken, they can return to the soil without causing pollution. So they are perfect for anyone who wants a sustainable lifestyle and an environmentally friendly garden. Beside functionality, terracotta has been aesthetic value. These are the earth colors blends beautifully with green plants and outdoor spaces. Whether you have a small balcony or a large garden, a few terracotta pots can add warmth, character, and charms. In this video, we will explore the different types and design of terracotta planters, for traditional shapes to more designs, and more types of terracotta. Before we hit is let's understand of simple thing what exactly is terracotta. The word terracotta comes from Italians made broken birth. That we know that terracotta is one of the oldest materials humans have ever used, for cooking pots to temples, from sculptures to flower planters. It has been part of our daily lives for thousands of years. When you touch a terracotta pot, you are literally touching the earth. That's make it is so special. That's what make it special. especially and deeply concerned to nature. Now let's talk about terracotta plants are so popular for outdoor uses. Terracotta pots are porous, that means they allows air and moisture to pass through their walls. This is simple quality keeps the soil fresh and prevents water from getting trapped. As a result, the roots stay healthy and strong. This is especially important of outdoor plants which save faces more sunlight and temperature changes. And also, terracotta has a natural cooling property. When the sun shines, the clay releases moisturize through evaporating, which helps to keep the soil temperature balanced so your plants stay comfortable even during hot days. Terracotta is also eco-friendly. It comes directly from the earth and goes back to it without harming the environment. Unlike plastic pots that can fit and break, terracotta pots age beautifully. Over time, they develop a light white coating called patina, which gives them a sharp and taste look. Many gardeners actually love this natural aging because it adds the characters and tells us the story. The story of terracotta begins thousands of years ago in ancient civilizations like Egypt, Greece, China, and India. People discovered that clay, when mixed with water and fired in heat, becomes strong and waterproof. They used it for making jars, tiles, sculptures, and of course planters. In India, terracotta holds a very special place. From small rural villages or a grand temples, terracotta arts is everywhere. Potters in Bengal, Rajasthan, and Tamil Nadu have been creating clay work for generations. Each region has its own style. Some focus on smooth, polished pots, while others prefer rough, artistic textures. Even today, many of these designs are made by hand by using traditional pottery materials. So, when you buy a terracotta planters, you are not just getting a pot; you are sporting an ancient craft and the hardworking hand behind. Now let's talk at what makes terracotta special for outdoor planters. That we know that the first reason is its natural beauty. The earth's red brown colors look perfect in gardens. It blends beautifully with green plants, bright flowers, and natural surroundings. Whether you have a small balcony, a rooftop of a garden, or a large outdoor yard, terracotta adds warmth and balance. The second reason is its versatility. You can use terracotta planter for almost any plant, flowers, herbs, succulents, or even small trees because of their breathability. Plants rarely suffer from overwatering. They are perfect for outdoor spaces where plants get regularly sunlight and fresh air. Another reason for people love terracotta is its weight and stability. You know that its outdoor conditions can be windy and plastic pots often fall over, but terracotta is heavier, much makes it more stable and safe for longer, larger plants. Even in strong wires, there these pods stand firm and protect your plants. And then there is timeless charm. Even if you change your furniture, garden layout, or home design, terracotta always fit in. It's classic. It never goes out of style. That's why it's loved in every part of the world, from modern homes to rustic farmhouses. Now, one more important part: the sound and touch of terracotta. If you lightly tap a terracotta pot, you will hear a hollow musical sound, a sign that the clay was packed perfectly. When you touch it, it feels look cool and slightly rough. These titles, these little details make terracotta unique compared to the other materials like plastic, metals, and fiberglass. So we know that much terracotta is, where it comes from, and why it's so loved. In this we explore that different types of terracotta and styles. History of terracotta, original and recent civilizations. Terracotta, which means that baked earth in Italian, in which oldest materials human used in the history goes back thousands of years with evidence of terracotta artifacts found in ancient civilization around the earth. China in 18th century BCE, the famous terracotta army of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. 3rd century BCE shows the advanced skill of China's artisans in shaping and frying clay, while not planters in demonstrate the early mastery of terracotta. In Egypt, 3000 BCE, Egyptians used terracotta for pottery jars, for grinds, and even from storing grains and waters. Greece, 1000 BCE, Greeks made decorating terracotta vases and statues, often painted with scenes of daily life or mythology. Indus Valley Civilization to 2500 BCE, terracotta toys, figurines, and small vessels from common showing early craftsmanship and artistry. Terracotta was chosen for its stability, durability, and natural insulating properties. It could store water, resist heat, and support plant growth, making deal for both household use and early gardening. Terracotta in India. In India, terracotta has a very rich and cultural history. Village poetry for countries, rural villages have been producing terracotta pots for cooking, water storage, and planting. Temple art and sculptures. Many ancient temples, especially in West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and Odisha, use terracotta panels for religious storytelling. These panels often depicted gods, nature, and everyday of life. Decorating plants beyond utility, decorative plots become part of aesthetic outdoor decorations. Large earths, hanging pots, and planters were used in gardens and country yards. Terracotta in India was not just a practical tool, it was a symbol of culture, creativity, and connection to nature. Even today, local artisans continue tradition techniques passed down of generations. Hopefully, that you know that this. So stay tuned, relax, and enjoy learning more about this beautiful connection.